In this video, we will show you how luxury items are made from these crocodiles.
Before the cages leave the farm, each one is locked and tagged. This tag connects the animal to a specific batch, so the factory can track exactly what went in and where it goes next.
Bring it down slow.
Watch the alignment on this side.
All right, easy. Set it down. Clear.
Keep it moving, straight ahead. Almost there, hold the line.
Now the load leaves the farm and enters the controlled side of the operation. Each cage is washed, scanned, and logged into the system, so every skin can be traced later. If there's a quality issue or inspection, the factory knows exactly where it came from. Before the animal ever reaches the chamber, it is taken out of the line and put down with controlled injections. This step makes sure the crocodile is no longer alive or conscious when it moves forward in the process. This is where the crocodile leaves the visible part of the factory. From this point, everything happens inside enclosed systems, away from open work areas. This sealed chamber runs the main extraction stage. Inside, pressure, temperature, and timing are controlled by computers instead of people. The goal here is always the same: make the process repeatable and keep workers away from the harsh environment inside. What comes out now are cleaned, processed skins. From here, it's treated as raw material, not an animal. Technicians check thickness and surface defects, and anything weak is rejected. This heavy salting stage is basically preservation. Salt pulls out moisture, slows bacterial growth, and buys time before the real chemistry starts. Without this step, many of these skins would rot long before they ever reach the tanning drums. Inside these large rotating drums, the structure of the skin is changed for good. A sequence of chemicals, liming, deliming, pickling, and tanning agents, work their way deep into the fibers. This is the moment when a temporary biological material becomes something that can last for years as leather.
Look at this reading here.
Okay, I'll adjust the flow rate slightly.
Starting the next sequence now.
Once tanning is finished, the leather still isn't ready. It's dried, then shaved down so the thickness is even across the whole sheet, and finally buffed to remove roughness. If this stage is rushed, the surface will show every flaw later when the color and finish go on. Here the factory builds the final look. Dyes add color, oils and fat liquors add softness, and heat tunnels lock those treatments in. Heavy embossing plates then press the crocodile pattern and texture to a consistent, repeatable level across every hide. In this section, fat liquoring solution sprayed on leather. The leather gets its softness back. Oils and softening agents are pushed deep into the fibers. Then heat and pressure break the stiffness and fix that flexibility. Once the hides are dry, they're pressed under heavy plates to sharpen the crocodile pattern and make every scale line look clear and controlled. Here the surface finish is built. Workers apply a thin layer of special oils and top coat, then rollers level the shine across the whole hide. This is where the leather picks up its final look, the color, gloss, and texture you actually see on the finished jacket. Only the best sections of each hide are used for jackets. Computer-guided cutters lay out the pattern to avoid scars, holes, and weak areas. Every panel is marked and stamped, so if a finished jacket fails inspection, the factory can trace it back to a specific batch. From this point on, most of the work is in human hands again. Operators stitch panels together, add lining, attach zippers, and hammer the seams flat so the jacket feels smooth when worn. Turning it inside out under strong LED lights makes loose threads, missed stitches, and hidden defects much easier to see. After stitching, every loose thread is cut. And the jacket is turned inside out for inspection. Strong LED lights reveal any missed seams, gaps, or small defects that normal room light would hide. Only after it passes this check is the surface polished, so the leather looks clean and ready for the final presentation. The last steps are about presentation, not transformation. The leather is polished, tagged with the brand, fitted on mannequins, then folded into boxes and labeled for shipping. By the time it reaches the warehouse, the entire journey, from live animal to finished jacket, is compressed into a simple barcode. In the last stage, finished jackets are boxed, labeled, and stacked on pallets, ready to leave the factory floor. On display, they appear simply as luxury products, with almost no sign of the long industrial journey behind them. This is Into the Factory. Subscribe if you want to see what really happens behind the next set of doors.